Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today it's time to cook up a really good meal and I got this idea. A whole cabbage. I'm going to make a giant cabbage roll because my husband loves cabbage rolls and so do I. But they take so long to make individually, so why not make just one giant cabbage roll? So I've got some ground turkey, I've got some cabbage. Let's pull these items out and get started on this dish. I'm just going to give the cabbage a good rinse and dry it off with a dish towel, clean dish towel. So my cabbage is on the cutting board and ready to be carved. And here's the other ingredients I'm going to use. I'm going to make it just like I would a cabbage roll. I'm just going to use, this is Mexican rice for the stuffing. I've got spaghetti sauce, garlic salt, garlic powder, parsley flakes, onion, and pepper. Last but not least, and very important, fresh ground turkey. Cabbage cut out. I've got plenty more cabbage left that I can make a coleslaw and another cabbage dish. This actually worked better than I thought. When I was cutting the large section off the cabbage, I used a sharper knife, a larger knife. That was the hardest part. And once I got through that and I went diagonal and cut through with this little carving knife, and then the cabbage just shredded up automatically. So I have shredded cabbage for my coleslaw, and there's not too much more I need to shred. But then I also have some extra cabbage for another meal. This is great, yeah. So now we're going to put the stuffing together with the ground turkey. So I've got about half a pound of ground turkey. Let's see how much of it.
1 cup of pre-cooked Mexican rice, some chopped onion.
And I'm just going to put in a little garlic powder, garlic salt, pepper, and parsley. And of course, some spaghetti sauce. Mix that together here. I might have extra stuffing, but I'll find a way to use it. Now in the bottom of this baking dish, I'm just going to put a little water.
For this size pan, you should probably use a whole cup of water.
And I'm mixing in about half a cup of spaghetti sauce. I've got my filling. Just going to start putting it inside the cavity. So I've got my oven preheated at 350. I'm just going to put the giant cabbage roll in the oven for about an hour and a half. I'll check it after an hour and 15 minutes. Many more things. I've got kitchen duty, and I've got to cook up some potatoes and do something with the rest of the meat and cabbage. Boy, that's going to be fun. I'm just going to peel all these potatoes. We're going to be making another dish coming up.
Now I'm cooking the potatoes and carrots in a double boiler. I mixed the meat stuffing with the rest of the ground turkey to make another dish.
I added some more onion and some seasonings, just like garlic salt and pepper. And my plan is to make shepherd's pie
with the mashed potatoes.
Go ahead and throw some chopped cabbage in here and let that reduce down with the meat. I'm just going to go ahead and make like a little roux in the middle. So I got 2 tablespoons of margarine. I'm going to be throwing flour on that and water and make a roux. And I'm just going to mix everything. Mix all the meat along with the gravy that I'm creating. And I'll add water as needed. Added more water and there's a nice little gravy going on. Plus I added some more onion to give it more flavor. Parsley flakes, pepper, and garlic salt. And Worcestershire. I'm going to give it just a little bit of acidity, not much, just a little bit of this pasta sauce. Now we got tons of flavor going on. So this is done for now because it's going to bake some more in the oven when I make the shepherd's pie. Turn this off. Set that aside. So let's check on these. I've got a fork here. Potatoes are done. The carrots, they take longer, of course. All right, I'm going to take everything out and chop up the carrots even more.
I remove the carrots to chop on a board. Now I'm mashing the potatoes.
I threw in some chopped spinach, some margarine, salt, pepper, and a little milk. I'm going to mix that all together.
I added the carrots with half a can of peas to the shepherd's pie mix. After an hour and 15 minutes, I removed the cabbage from the oven. I had forgotten to put aluminum foil on soon enough, so I'll have to put aluminum foil on this. I put sauce on the top and mixed in some more water and the rest of the pasta sauce. Now I've got my
shepherd's pie mix in a baking dish. Just going to put the mashed potatoes, spinach on top. And I think I'm going to need all of it. Okay, all of the potatoes. And then I'll just smooth it out. This is a prep ahead dish, and I'll just cover this shepherd's pie up with plastic wrap and put it in the refrigerator and bake it tomorrow.
I pulled out the cabbage after a total bake of an hour and 45 minutes.
So the meat is done, but the cabbage is not done. So I'm boiling it in some water. And hopefully this will speed up the process and cook the cabbage. I should have covered that in the beginning in the oven. I'm sure it would have turned out if I had done that. Cooked in the pot with the lid on it for about 45 minutes, and it is done, and it smells delicious. My husband's excited about this giant cabbage roll. Here's what it looks like. I had to remove it with 2 tongs, 1 tong on each side, and I went in like this to remove it from the hot water, but you can wait till the water cools also, but that would take a while. I did read online that if you make this type of, you can cook a whole cabbage in a pot stuffed with meat. But you need to have a cheesecloth underneath it to remove it. But I just used 2 tongs. So it worked out fine, and I added the sauce around the dish and on top a little bit. So we got extra sauce. And the cabbage is cooked fully, and so is the meat. We'll have this for dinner tonight. I put some Parmesan cheese on this, and it should be really delicious. It's still very hot, though, so it's too hot to eat. Of course, mashed potatoes. I should have cooked more when I made the shepherd's pie, or just a baked potato will go great with this, or some extra white rice. Coleslaw is fine, but that's a lot of cabbage. But cabbage is very healthy, and you can make it delicious, just like this entree. And I'm anxious to try it. I'm going to wait for it to cool.
I'll let you know at the end of this video how it tastes.
May many blessings come your way. I'll see you on the next one.